You're teaching us time and capital rules. Tell me something I don't know. Man, I'm thinking the game in the right big blues. Tell me something I don't know. Man, I put it on go for the sailing cruise. Tell me something I don't know. And man, stand by your side cause you got the juice. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. No, no. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. No, no. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. Yo, tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know.
Dexter Hastings here for bbcolumn.com. I'm here with the new British Challenge Belt Cruiserweight Champion, Matt Sen. Matt, welcome to Fightden, mate.
Thanks, Dex.
Couldn't get to the show, but watched your fight on the live stream at BCBD, right, which is brilliant. What a scrap.
Do you know what? Yeah, it was. What a fight. Do you know what? We've been training for a certain Josh Burke to turn up. The Josh Burke that fought Dilly Singh, the Josh Burke that fought Russ Henshaw, and a completely different guy turned up.
Yeah.
It was Josh Burke, but not the one that we'd seen before. So getting in there, we had a game plan, and I was like, okay. So he kept really tight. You know, he's popping out a good jab. He's working his distance well, and I thought he did really well. That's the best I've seen.
Oh no, do you know what? I was watching from home, and his shots, his combinations were a lot sharper than they used to be, and that's more down to, you know what? You can see he trained for this one, and he trained hard because it was like a make or break fight for him. Because this is the third on the bounce that he's lost, but he did look the best that I've seen him box. And I was well impressed, which just gives you credit for doing what you've done.
Thank you very much.
Right, so you come out in the first round. Josh is fighting really well.
Yeah.
Right, I give the first round even because you were getting in there with your body shots, you know, and it was every now and then counting with the finger. I give Josh the second one, just edging it, and I was kind of thinking, Matt needs to start doing something here, something different. Did you have any a game plan going into it?
Yeah, our game plan was to meet Josh sort of middle to close quarters. But Josh, I think Josh did very well at keeping me at his distance and keeping me at his distance, and then getting in a fighting every now and again. So I think it goes down to a bit of an experience on my part where I was kind of like, and you know what I'm like. I'm very humble. I'm very honest.
Yeah.
You know, I don't BS or anything like that. So I was kind of like, okay then. So I've not been in this situation before where a plan hasn't gone, you know,
to plan.
gone to plan. Yeah. So it's kind of like, okay, so what am I having to do now? So I gone back to my corner. Was like, okay, let's do this, so on and so forth. We come out round 2, round 3, doing that. And then, like I said, round 3, Pete slapped me in the face. You probably didn't see it on the live stream. He slapped me in the face. He was like, "What the hell are you doing?" I won't repeat exactly what he was saying, but he was like, "Right, don't come back to this corner." She went, "Lay this guy out." And no word of a lie, I was petrified to come back to that corner. And I just thought, if I get the opportunity to put this guy out, I'm going to. So I had to draw him in somehow, and what I did notice throughout the fight is that when he thought he got me hurt or he'd landed one, he'd lead back in again, boom, and he'd lead back in again, boom. And I noticed he'd drop his hand straight away and walk forward. So I thought, okay then, I'm going to let you do that. Yes, some people will say that's silly. Don't allow someone to throw punches at you, but I wanted to draw him in. We've been working on something called the walking stick, which you may have seen. So when your back leg touches the ropes, boom, straight away. So I caught him with that, caught him off guard, left up, and then I just thought, you know what, I ain't taking no chances with you. Just kept laying him in.
The fourth round was an absolute mental one because he was still popping his jabs, but you drew him into a bit of a wall, and he was like throwing hooks. You were throwing hooks. I was like, well, this is going in Matt's way. You know, this is what Matt wants, right? And then, and this is what I saw was. He went boom boom and he's hit you with a lovely straight right, and I thought that's got Matt, right? But from that you just went absolutely dark side and didn't stop throwing until the stoppage. And literally, I must admit, I don't know what manual that combination at the end was to finish it. You know what I mean? I don't know what manual that was in. Like right hook, right hook, right hook, right hook, right hook. Referee jumps in and stops it.
Do you know what it was, right? I think it was in the second round, he hit him with an uppercut, right? And he closed his eyes, and I thought, he's gone. And I stepped back. When I stepped back, he hit me, and I thought, hang on, whoa, hey, that's not what's meant to happen.
Right.
You know, and when somebody closes their eyes, they're usually out. Do you know what I mean? And then second round, was it second or third round maybe? He threw a hook, rolled his hook, left hook, bang. He done the same thing, closed his eyes, and I thought, gone. Next thing I know, I'm being hit, and I'm like, oh, whoa, hang on. Where's these coming from? So when I had him on the ropes again in the fourth, I thought, I'm not taking any chances. I'm just giving it you everything. Because I didn't want to go back to the corner either. After Pete just said, don't come back to this corner. So I just wanted to put him out, so I just gave him everything.
Well, you know what? From when Josh caught you, and I'm going to take a little bit of credit here, because I don't know whether it's like I should pay it to someone moves, but you bounced off the ropes, and you used the momentum of the rope to throw a right hand.
Stole it from
That's one of my moves. I've used that on a number of occasions to use sparring, so like, I've seen that before, you know what I mean? But fair play, because from there on in, you took control, and when you did it with that right hook, and you could see he was physically shaking to his boots, and the best thing you can do is just keep throwing punches, but just when they say keep throwing punches till the ref comes in, it's like both hands, not just that one, but it was effective and it done the business.
Do you know what it was? I could see he'd gone from the left hook, right? So when I landed the right, so I just thought, you know what, I'm going to keep throwing these, because you're not going to recover. I'm not going to allow you to recover either. You know, with the greatest respect to him, he would have done it to me if she was on the other foot. So I just thought, you know what, I was going to give you everything. You know, I call me slugger for a reason, didn't I?
Yeah, well, do you know what? You did exactly what you say on the tin, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? But the thing is, you stopped him, you know what I mean? You've won the belt, but you've got to give him a lot of credit for coming in there and really having a proper go, you know what I mean?
Do you know, 100%, mate. After the fight, I went downstairs, and I spoke to the doctor, and the doctor said he was in a bit of a way, and I said, all right, do you mind if I go and see him? I spoke to his team. I went into his changing room and I congratulated him and whatever. I spoke to him again this morning, and just saying, look, hi, I hope you're well now, you know, because I know he's been all over the place or whatever. You know, and I wish him the best of luck in his career, and I hope he does continue.
So, this is like, the rumours are that he might turn it in, or people are saying he'll turn it in, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, he's lost 3, but it's not the end of the world. He's learning from them, right? I'm sure, because from what I've seen, that was the best that's in his box. You know what I mean?
Do you know what? I generally believe, right, if he boxed like that, he'd put up a good fight against a lot of the cruisers in that division.
Yeah.
He done really well.
Yeah, right. So, this is in the bag,
Yeah.
the apprenticeship.
Yeah.
It says I can do 8 rounds, even though you've done 4.
Yeah.
Now, we get on to, I already talked to your man Shakan Peters, right, who's one of the Birmingham Boxing Column's boxers to watch, by the way, so that's how highly we rate him.
Yeah.
Right. He talked very, like, you know, respectfully about you. He thinks he's going to win this title for the Midlands area title, this fight. At the moment, there's rumours it could be on the Khan Vegas show. Do you know any more about that? I know it's definitely you and Shakan fighting for that title, isn't it?
Well, no, because nothing's been confirmed yet.
Okay.
So, Shaq and I have had the conversation, because I know his team won it, my team won it as well. I think it's all about timing now, isn't it? And getting the timing right. Now, whether the timing's right from our team or whether the timing's right from his team, I definitely want that fight. Yeah. He definitely wants that fight. I think he's keen to get his hands on that, because the belt's vacant, isn't it?
The Midlands area, it's, you know what I mean? It's the one, like, you win this,
right.
Midlands area, and then
English, and then
you're cracking on, then you actually...
But I think he's keen to get his hands on that title as soon as possible. You know, and whatever route he goes to get that, then fine. I haven't heard anything back about the Khan and the Khan, so we'll see what happens. See what happens.
Okay, let's just say it's not on the Khan show, so that would be the 8th of September. Would you be up for it on the next Tommy Owens show, or one of them?
Well, I guess we'll see, because it's all down to the team, isn't it? It's all down to whatever Pete says, you know. Going back off the fight that I've just come off, there's still a lot of things that I need to learn that I've understood. you know. And but I definitely want that fight. I want to climb that ladder as quickly
Well,
as possible.
no, like we've talked before, and it's like, you know what?
Yeah.
You're on the wrong. Well, you're on the wrong side of the age gap. You know what I mean? Because you've got maybe 4 years left in the where you're going to be in that position to win something. You know what? So you've got to crack on.
Yeah.
And you've said that too, mate. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, I've done, yeah.
You know what I mean? So you've got this. You get the Midlands area. You fight for it, and you know what? I'll obviously say to you that what you're facing is an absolute mountain, because he is an absolute excellent boxer. But what you showed on the weekend is the heart, the determination, and the skill to learn. You know what I mean? Which is some people can't learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm sure any kind of mistakes you made in there, you'll learn from him. And Josh is a puncher, you know what I mean? And you dealt with it really well. So I'm looking forward to seeing you and Shaq fight for that title, because I think it's going to be a really good one.
It's going to happen. I think it's all about a matter of timing, isn't it? You know, it's going to happen. It's just when, you know. And it's got to make sure it happens at the right time, and it's beneficial for us both. That's what it's got to be, you know. As much as boxing's great, boxing's a business as well, so it's got to make sense. But yeah, I am keen to climb the ladder and get there as quickly as possible. You know, I want to fight for. I want to be able to fight for the Midlands. I want to be fighting for the English. It's a dream to fight for the British. You know, and we'll just see how far it goes. You know, I will keep pushing. You know, and I'm always in the gym. I don't have days off.
Yeah, no.
You know, so yeah, we're here. Making it happen.
Right, is there anything you want to say to all the people that support you and your sponsors?
Yeah, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody. Again, massive love for everybody who attended, who sent their positive energy, their positive messages. You know, all of the communication. I've had communication from people I never thought I'd ever hear from. You know, which is crazy. Big shout out to all of my sponsors and literally everybody for your support. It means the world. Thank you. And all this wouldn't be possible without me.
Everyone, Matt Sen.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Dex.
Well, great catching up with Matt Sen. Gutted that I couldn't go and watch him live win his first title, like the apprenticeship, the challenge belt. He done the business, that's all you can say. He knows he's got to learn a bit, like, as he's moving on. But you know what? He passed the test. He beat a very, very good opponent in Josh Burke. Burke really wanted this win, right? He really needed it. And he come out firing, and he wanted to win it. It was a very good contest. And Josh got caught, and Matt never let him off the hook. Nothing more else you can say about him. Stopped him in the 4th round. Cracking fight. The talk is now Sen versus Pitters for the Midlands area. Whether it's at the Calm fight or later on a Tommy Owens show or BCB show, whichever way they do it, it's a fight that is going to be a good one. Matt is going to have to bring his A game, but I think Shaq will be looking at the way Matt showed a lot of heart and determination from being hurt and then coming back and winning via stoppage, to know that Sen's no joke, and you know what, he's going to have to bring his A game, and that's going to be a cracking fight for the Midlands area title, and I hope to see it in the next couple of months.
You're teaching your son untouchable rules. Tell me something I don't know. Man, I'm thinking the game in the right big blues. Tell me something I don't know. Man, I put on go for the training cruise. Tell me something I don't know. And man, stand by your side, cause you got the juice. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. No, no. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. No, no. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. Yo, tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know.